Hello, I'm Robert McKay. I'm just doing this quickly. I'm just going to kind of rip through it for various reasons. The channel is Whiskey for Beginners. As you can see, it's a thoroughly amateur production. And what I want to ask and answer today, excuse me, my voice was fine until I started recording. What I want to ask and answer today is this: what is single barrel whiskey? That's a popular thing today. It's not a category of whiskey like bourbon or scotch or rye. It's what they call an expression of whiskey. And I've recorded, I believe I've already uploaded a video which covers what a whiskey expression is. So if you can stand to look at more thoroughly amateur stuff, you can go back and look at that. But single barrel whiskey is essentially just what it sounds like. There's not a legal definition for it like there is for bourbon or for rye or for bottled in bond. But for once, the marketing slogan, marketing term, whatever you want to call it, is accurate. If you have a bottle that's a single barrel, for instance, I have right now down here in my desk where I store things for various reasons. I always have various reasons. If you have a bottle of single barrel whiskey, such as that bottle of Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, and the last video I posted covers, among other things, what barrel proof is. If you have a bottle of that, it means that all the whiskey, in that bottle came out of one barrel. Normally, they'll batch barrels together. They'll dump several barrels, whether it's 2, whether it's 200, whether it's 2,000. You know, the size of the distillery has something to do with that, how much that whiskey they actually make and actually sell. And they dump a bunch of barrels and blend it together, proof it down to 80, 90, 100, whatever proof they're going to bottle it at. And then it goes into the bottle, and you might have all those, and you'll have all those barrels mingled together. A single barrel whiskey is just one barrel. They dump that barrel. Maybe they proof it down, maybe they don't. The single barrel proof is not proofed down. But I also have a bottle of Knob Creek. It's a store pick, in fact, from Kelly Liquors here in Albuquerque. And whatever the barrel itself was, they tempered it with water down to 120 proof, which is not that much lower, by the way, than the single barrel proof that I have, which is 128.2. But whether they temper it or don't, whether they leave it at barrel proof or reduce it some, it all comes from one barrel. And so every single barrel is going to be slightly different. The reason you can have consistency from bottle to bottle of Wild Turkey 101 or Knob Creek 9-year or Maker's Mark or whatever, you know, name a brand, and you get the consistency from bottle to bottle, from month to month, year to year. It's because they dump so many barrels together to get the right blend for that flavor profile. With a single barrel, there's no blending, so each barrel is unique, and it might come from a little bit different place in the rick house, and so each single barrel has a little bit different taste. It's going to be similar. In fact, the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof tastes a lot like Jack Daniel's 10-year, which is a batch thing where they batch the barrels together. And so you get that similarity, but it's never going to be exactly alike from barrel to barrel. And that makes it fun because you get this little bit of difference. You get some variety. But that's a single barrel whiskey, and there's nothing in it, but I have here a Glencairn glass. We can just believe that there's something in it, some Jack Daniel's single barrel, barrel proof maybe. And I say to you at the end of this video, let me make sure that I have what I need to have where I need to have it. I say to you in Korean this time, Upshida.